Gotham, a city perpetually weeping under a sky of bruised clouds. Rain lashes down, each drop a whispered threat. In the heart of this concrete jungle, a legend stirs. A crimson and gold emblem, a beacon of defiance. He is the Guardian, the Avenger. He is, here comes the Batman.
Again, we've got another Batman sighting.
The symbol of hope or the harbinger of fear. In Gotham, the line is always blurred. The night is young and the bat is on the prowl. What terror awaits in the coming dawn? Gotham, a city perpetually cloaked in twilight, where even the brightest days hold a sinister undertone. Tonight, the whispers of a breaking menace crawl from the shadows of an infamous asylum.
He hold me, will they? He call me crazy, I'm smart enough to escape.
But freedom for this madman leads not to liberty, but to a dark, fateful encounter on the grounds of a distinguished boys' school. There, a brutal discovery awaits, a stark testament to the reign of terror that has just begun.
Gasp asterisk strangled.
A life extinguished under the cloak of night, and the city braces itself for the return of its darker, more terrifying legends. In the hushed dormitories of a prestigious boys' school, a chilling encounter unfolds in the dead of night.
What do you want?
You what?
The next day brings a chilling headline, shattering the morning calm.
Young boy disappears from Blake's boys' school. Attendant found murdered on grounds. Maniac escaped from a nearby asylum is suspected.
Meanwhile, in the opulent mansion of Bruce Wayne, a plan begins to form.
Did you read about that murder and disappearance up at that boys' school, Bruce? Yes, I did, and I think we should lend a little support to the police, on the sly, of course.
With deceptive ease, Dick Grayson is enrolled, a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Mr. Wayne, your references are very fine. You may consider your ward, Dick Grayson, enrolled here at school.
Thank you, Mr. Blake. I think he will prove a very apt pupil. You'd be amazed if you knew how apt he is.
But within the school's hallowed halls, a disgruntled teacher vows revenge.
After all, he's got a rich father who pays a nice fee at the school. I get it, okay. Blake, I'll get out, but I'll fix you in your snobbish school. I'll fix you all.
The darkness of Blake's school hides a sinister secret, as the seeds of vengeance are sown. The hallowed halls of Blake's school, once a bastion of learning, now harbor a chilling undercurrent.
Later, and now I want you to meet Mr. Graves, the art instructor.
Another pupil to absorb the fine points of art. I shall make a master craftsman of you, my boy. A master, how do you do?
How do you do? It seems you are a master, Mr. Graves. I noticed these fine engravings have your name on them.
Those are nothing. I would like to show you some really fine work I have done. They are masterpieces, a modest guy.
As if by design, another man enters, a new face in this unfolding drama.
Another man enters. This is Mr. Hodges, the history instructor.
How do you do, Mr. Hodges? Welcome to Blake's school. And now, if you'll excuse me, good day.
BRRR, did we get the cold shoulder? Hodges may be a bit reserved, but he's a fine teacher. He keeps to himself, never talks to another. No one here likes him, I don't trust him.
Amidst the quiet tension, urgent whispers echo from the outside world, painting a picture of a city in distress.
Hurried instructions are given to Dick by Bruce Wayne. Policemen all over the place looking for the escaped maniac and that missing boy. Looks like there won't be much privacy for the Batman to work about here.
Guess I'll have to work alone, eh?
Yes, but keep in touch with me. You know how. Send me details on whatever develops. Good luck and watch yourself.
Right.
As night descends, cloaked in shadow, a lone figure, the boy wonder, embarks on a solitary quest.
I'm going to search Ted Spencer's room. I'd like to find that diary of his.
Gotham City, a nocturnal beast of secrets and shadows, as the relentless rain hammers down upon its desolate streets.
Batman, I've got some news.
A portable phone, a lifeline in the gloom, delivers a crucial update to the Caped Crusader.
He disappeared with the diary. What do we do now?
The boy's diary mentioned the principal, Mr. Blake. Perhaps searching his rooms might yield a clue.
Meanwhile, a figure cloaked in menace stands before a roaring fire, the sinister masked menace hoarding a stolen truth.
HMPH, good thing I secured this diary. Might have given the police a clue to my activities here. Better if I rid myself of it. Nothing like the all-consuming flame to devour evidence. Now I'm free to continue my work.
The next night, the boy wonder Robin is once more on the prowl, a beacon of justice in the encroaching darkness.
That's Blake's room up there. Best I climb that vine and enter the outside window instead of the door. Help, help.
An agonizing scream suddenly splits the night air. Someone is in terrible danger.
Try to tell me you're a janitor. I know you're a keeper like the other one I killed.
Gotham, a city shrouded not just in perpetual night, but in suspicion and fear. Even the morning sun struggles to penetrate the gloom. At a quiet school, a sensational secret begins to unravel, whispered in hushed tones among the excited students.
They say the maniac thought the uniformed janitors were keepers trying to take him back to the insane asylum. So it was the maniac who killed the first janitor and then tried to kill another last night. Then, I imagine the police will be called off the grounds now. Oh yes, the case is finished now. That's what you think. What about the missing boy and his diary, and the masked man? This case is just beginning.
While the city breathes a false sense of relief, a determined figure, the boy wonder, is once again on the move, his mission far from over.
Last night I didn't get a chance to look in the principal's room, but nothing is going to stop me now.
Swiftly, the agile figure scales the high wall, a phantom in the shadows ghosting into the room.
Well, I'm in, and good heavens, what's that on the floor? Blake, murdered.
The discovery sends shockwaves through the school. As police descend, suspicion falls immediately on a former employee.
You killed Blake, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I tell you I didn't.
You hated him because he discharged you from school. You threatened to fix him.
Gotham's night air crackles with unresolved tension. The questions hang heavy, unanswered, as a desperate villain faces accusations.
What did you do with Ted Spencer, the missing boy? You hated him, you wanted revenge, you kidnapped him. We found out that Spencer was the pupil who failed that test. It was because of him that you were discharged. No, Nulo. You hated Blake and the boy, satisfied your revenge, you did, didn't you? You killed Blake, and perhaps have already killed the boy. No, I'm innocent.
The commissioner presses further, forcing the suspected killer to confront their deepest fears and the truth that hides in the shadows.
Who do you think is the mystery murderer? Who do you think is the masked menace? Check which person you think is guilty. Greer, the suspected one. Blake, the principal, was he the masked man? Graves, the eccentric art teacher. The escaped maniac, was he the masked man? Hodges, the mysterious history teacher.
As the city sleeps, a different kind of vigil begins. A hunch, a whisper of instinct, calls Robin to action.
That night, Robin once more contacts the Batman. Yes, the police are off the grounds now, because they feel the case is closed. Why do you ask? Because I still think the case is open. Tonight, I want you to patrol the house while I watch the grounds outside the school wall. I have a hunch something is going to happen.
Midnight strikes and a silent observer treads the darkened halls. A chilling silhouette emerges from the depths of the school.
The masked man, coming from Blake's room.
The boy wonder, a shadow of determination, trails the enigmatic figure, his curiosity piqued by the impossible.
Well, that's queer. What's he want in this classroom?
A secret is revealed as a hidden panel glides open, swallowing the masked intruder whole, leaving only another unanswered question.
A sliding panel. There must be some sort of tunnel behind it.
Gotham Noir, rain-slick streets mirror the despair of a city teetering on the brink, where even children are caught in the crossfire. Within the labyrinthine underbelly of the city, a new player emerges, the fearless boy wonder, Robin.
You don't know it, Mr. Masked Man, but you've got company.
He plunges into darkened depths, a place forgotten, abandoned like secrets buried beneath the city's relentless march. From the old tunnel, the masked menace Robin emerges into the night, a stark silhouette against the oppressive gloom. He finds refuge in an old dwelling, a derelict husk, but inside, a captive awaits the missing Ted Spencer.
Did you get it, boss? Sure, I knew where Blake kept it. This is real money, not the counterfeit stuff we've been making. Blake sure coined a lot of dough by sticking with us until he got panicky and wanted to quit, but you fixed him, eh, boss? Yeah, and now so that this kid don't talk, I'll fix him. Sure, get rid of him, he's too risky to keep around.
Out of my way, the express is coming through.
And with a thunderous entrance, the boy wonder unleashes his fury, a whirlwind of justice in the heart of darkness. Gotham's underbelly seethes with crime, a lonely figure fighting back against impossible odds. But destiny often arrives in the darkest hours, not alone, but with a thunderous entrance.
That kid again, get him, we'll knock him silly.
You're in fine form, Robin, but I think you could use some help. Perhaps IT will be just the opposite.
And with that, another figure descends from the shadows to join the fray. The legendary Batman has arrived, a force of nature against the night's encroaching darkness.
I saw you emerge to follow our masked friend here, so I decided to see what was up.
The Batmans, how did you get here? Let me out of here, that guy's dynamite.
I don't like these boys, Robin. What do you say to roughing them up a bit?
Come on, let's take him.
Within moments, a whirlwind of fists and fury erupts, a brutal ballet of justice.
Are you all right, Robin?
Help, the joint's been hit by a tornado. Don't worry about me, I'm having a swell time.
Robin, get that guy. He's getting away.
He won't get far.
From his vest, the boy wonder produces a weapon as ancient as time itself, primed for justice.
You're pretty fast on your feet, Mr. Masked Man, but I have something that's even faster.
Rain lashes against the gritty windows, mirroring the storm brewing within the shadows of this abandoned hall.
Quickly.
A projectile flies true, striking its target with a resounding thud, leaving the masked figure reeling and vulnerable.
The masked man becomes a fallen man.
Mister, your headaches are only beginning.
Good shot, Robin, and now we'll see who our masked mystery man is.
Ooh, my head.
And there, under the mask, the defiant face of Graves, the art teacher.
I don't understand.
I think I do. You remember, Graves here is a master engraver.
A chilling realization dawns as Bruce connects the dots, the motive behind the deception becoming terrifyingly clear.
What would be more simple than for him to engrave money, counterfeiting money? Graves and the principal were partners. Graves used to sneak out of his room and use the tunnel to get here. One night he was spotted by the boy Ted Spencer. I see, and when Spencer told Blake that he saw a masked man in the school, Blake told Graves, who kidnapped him so that he wouldn't tell anyone else. Right, but Blake got panicky and Graves killed him. Then tonight he came back to steal Blake's hidden money.
What a racket. Using this school to cover up a counterfeiting ring. Well, the law will take care of that from now on.
And so the shadows recede, and the familiar comfort of home beckons as the night's grim work draws to a close.
Once more the Wayne home. Well, Bruce, how did I do on this case? Okay. As terrific as you are as a kid, I pity the criminals when you're a grown man.
The boy wonder's legacy is forged in these thrilling nights, promising more electrifying adventures to come. The legend of Robin, the original boy wonder, continues. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, concealing desperate acts.
Get that man.
So that's how IT is, eh?
As one of Regan's attackers swings with a wrench, a desperate gamble is about to unfold.
4-1, not exactly a fair fight, gents. That takes care of them. But this isn't a taxi. Never mind a step on IT.
Minutes later, the pursuit is fruitless. The quarry vanished into the Gotham night.
No sight of Navini's car, and I almost had him, if IT hadn't been for his pals.
Returning to the military research building, Bart witnesses a familiar face making a hurried exit.
My friend, the renegade clerk, is leaving, believe I'll tag along.
The night draws him to the grim, unfamiliar territory of the waterfront, a place where secrets and dangers converge.
Later, entering a tough waterfront joint.
Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, mirroring the desperation in the air. A desperate chase unfolds, where the fate of a nation's secrets hangs precariously in the balance.
Can't let that bird get away.
Just in time, the clerk emerges from a back door, a sleek motorboat his only escape.
And I'm wearing a brand new suit too.
Clutching a trailing rope, he's pulled, a desperate surge against the relentless water after the speeding vessel.
I've got to hold on.
Suddenly, the chase is met with a chilling, unexpected threat.
Who's what's hello?
A government spy, I'll show you.
Stunned and overwhelmed, Bart sinks into the watery abyss.
Bullets, he's firing at me, the cowardly dog.
As Bart rises from the depths, the true danger reveals itself, leaving his very survival in peril. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, a desperate chase erupting on the churning waters.
To escape the hail of bullets, Bart dives underwater. Moments later, he emerges beneath the boat's side to gasp for air. If he sights me, I'm done for, nowhere in view.
As the motorboat continues towards a nearby shore estate, Bart swims after it, a shadow of determination in the turbulent waves. Later, wading onto shore, Bart approaches a luxurious house, a predatory glint in his eyes as he peers through the window.
The two scoundrels together, just as I thought they'd be.
Thank you for your generosity. Steal more valuable government secrets for me, and you'll profit again.
I've searched thoroughly, but found nothing of value.
After the clerk departs, the house plunges into darkness. For Bart, the real hunt has just begun.
I'm positive, though, that stolen military information is hidden in this room, and I don't intend to leave without finding it.
A desperate gambit unfolds in the echoing halls of Gotham's opulent mansions.
That ought to do it.
A calculated cacophony designed to lure a specific prey.
What? Someone downstairs.
And if that doesn't bring him a run-in, this ought to.
He retreats into the shadows, a predator anticipating its quarry.
Now it's up to Navini.
Up with your ha. Why no one is here?
Confusion and dread grip Navini as the trap is revealed.
But someone was here. Good heavens. Perhaps he's stolen the...
A priceless artifact is missing, and a chilling fear grips Navini's heart.
If anything has happened to it.
If I can reach that revolver before he notices me.
In a dimly lit room, a tense standoff unfolds. The air crackles with anticipation as a crucial moment arrives.
You blasted snooper. Stop or I'll... Sorry, can't stop now, pardon my lack of gloves.
With a swift, decisive action, Bart secures his target, the stolen secrets now within reach.
Thanks for showing me where you'd hidden the stolen secrets.
Within the seemingly innocent cigarette, a dangerous formula is discovered, capable of incapacitating an entire city.
Phew, this was important.
Later, at the headquarters of U.S. Spy, relief washes over as a potential catastrophe is averted.
Congratulations, but IT didn't let IT go at that, Chief.
The day is saved, but the shadow of what might have been lingers, a chilling reminder of the hidden dangers lurking in the world. The end. Gotham City, a city where justice often casts a long, dark shadow, and some men, even in defeat, refuse to fade quietly. The reporter, Red Logan, stands witness to a moment of raw, unbridled fury as a notorious gangster faces his final judgment.
I've got plenty to say. If I burn, I'll come back and get all of Yao's guys, you smart guys on the jury, and you, Mr. District Attorney.
Quiet, IT is the judgment of this court that you be taken to the state penitentiary, and on June 16th, executed in the manner prescribed by the laws of this state.
Yeah, I'll get the judge, too.
In the sterile halls of the courtroom, a promise of vengeance hangs heavy in the air, a chilling echo of a life about to be extinguished. As the gavel falls, the wheels of finality begin to turn. Appeals are denied, and Bugsy Goron, the gangster, awaits his fate.
Goron dies tonight.
Okay's Red, cover IT. Okay, Chief, I'll get right on IT.
But even as the city breathes a sigh of relief, the chilling words of a condemned man linger, a dark warning that the story of Bugsy Goron might not truly be over. The cold, sterile air of the courtroom hangs heavy, thick with the scent of fear and finality. A chilling pronouncement echoes, sealing one man's fate as another's legacy of terror begins.
No. And so Bugsy walks the last mile to the green door. All right, throw the switch.
In the witness box, the grim theatrics unfold, the press a gallery of morbid fascination.
I pronounce this man dead.
Hello, Chief. Bugsy Goron died with threats of returning to life and getting revenge.
Come on, Logan, I work for paper too.
Later that evening, in the hushed sanctuary of the library, a foreman seeks respite, unaware of the darkness stirring.
At last, Goron is dead. What was that?
Yes, I've come back to get you as I promised.
The promise kept, a shadow risen from the grave, Gotham's nightmares are far from over. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, a desperate plea cutting through the gloom.
Danes preserve us. Shots coming from here. Help, I've been shot. He's gone. Who got you? Goron. Tell me, man, who got you? It was the ghost of Bugsy.
Goron, Shades of St. Patrick, shot by a ghost.
If I put this down on my report, the captain will have me pounding the sticks, but those were his last words.
Meanwhile, in the opulent glow of a banquet hall, District Attorney Flavin addresses a distinguished assembly.
Gentlemen, crime and corruption must go. Who put out those lights, waiter lights?
Here's one conviction you're not going to get, D.A. I'm killing you now.
Rain lashes against the gritty windows of the Gotham Times Courier office, mirroring the relentless nature of the city's darkness. A seasoned reporter, Rad, grapples with a chilling mystery, the elusive ghost killer case, a string of crimes with perfect alibis.
Gosh, crime after crime, and yet Goron had perfect alibis.
Yeah, Rad, but you catch a good story soon.
Driven by instinct, Rad seeks answers at City Hall, a place where even the most perplexing truths can be unearthed.
Give a look, Rad, am I seeing double?
What can I do for you, sir?
Twins, this gives me an idea. May I have the birth records of Goron, born August 14, 1907?
A sudden spark of inspiration ignites in Rad's mind, a desperate gamble on a deeply hidden truth.
Ah, yes, but we have a number of Gorons on this list.
May I see it?
The hunt for the ghost killer is about to take a dangerous and unexpected turn, following a trail of forgotten lives. Gotham, a city choked by secrets, where the past whispers threats from every darkened alley. Tonight, the chilling threads of a notorious mystery begin to unravel. In the cold, sterile air of a record room, a tenacious reporter, Logan, pores over dusty birth certificates, a desperate search for a name, a connection. Birth records, August 14, 1907, Mr. and Mrs. Agoran, Barton Goron, Carl Goron, John Goron, twin sons, Goron, Gordon's son. The investigation leads this relentless journalist to the doorstep of Judge Carter, a man privy to the city's most guarded truths. I'm Logan from the Times Courier. I'm covering the ghost killer case. I think with your help I can solve the mystery. It's a baffling case, and any suggestions are welcome, Mr. Logan. Under the cloak of night, a daring plan is hatched. A trap set with the city's most infamous ghost as the bait, the ghost of Bugsy Goron.
Hello, Chief. I'm at Judge Carter's home. We've just formulated a plan by which we hope to lure and capture the ghost of Bugsy Goron. Here's the bait.
Hours later, the city awakens to headlines screaming of imminent departure. A dangerous gamble played out on the front page.
I'll get Carter the rat before he gets away.
But for Judge Carter, the true danger may lie not across the ocean, but in the shadows he so carelessly left behind. Rain hammers the grimy streets of Gotham, each drop a melancholic whisper in the suffocating darkness. Unseen, unheard, a phantom predator slinks through the city's underbelly, his path leading him to a place of supposed sanctuary.
This is the house, no guards or nothing. Good.
Finding his way unobstructed, the ghost killer soon finds his way into Judge Carter's study, a chilling silence amplifying the dread. He fires into a mirror, the shattered glass reflecting a chilling truth as a voice from the past echoes.
Is that you, Evans, or my trunks packed?
No, they ain't, Judge, but this gun is. Okay, raise him up. You walked right into our trap.
I'm legally dead, and you can't convict me.
He's right, Bugsy Goron is legally dead. Yes, Bugsy is dead, but his twin brother is not.
Red speaking. Yes, Chief, here's your scoop. Bugsy Goron's alibis were so perfect because he had a twin brother who was supposed to have died at birth. He was the ghost killer.
And so, the shadows of Gotham reveal their most terrifying secret, leaving one to wonder who will truly pay the price for a crime that transcended death itself. The city sleeps, but the waterfront never truly does. Under the cloak of midnight, a sinister operation unfolds, casting long, ominous shadows.
One more box and we're all through loading the truck. Hurry it up. Cheese it, here comes a copper. Drop the box and run. Get the truck out of here. We don't want to be nabbed.
What's going on here? What were you guys putting in that truck that just beat it out of here?
The officer's intuition is sharp. The hasty departure and panic scattering reek of illicit activity.
If you ask me, it looks like smuggling. I better run you mugs in.
But as the law moves to enforce order, the true orchestrators of this nocturnal crime remain hidden, their wicked schemes undisturbed. In the grimy heart of Gotham's docks, where shadows cling like barnacles, a grim discovery has been made. A Chinaman dead, a chilling tale of the sea and a desperate smuggling operation.
All those other boxes must have had aliens hidden in them too, all being smuggled into this country.
But as the lone figure escapes into the night, the sound of sirens grows closer, the law closing in.
Hey, look, it's the Crimson. Don't let him get away, the dirty murderer.
Halt in the name of the law.
Sorry, boys, I can't stay. Start the car, wing.
A desperate flight, a narrow escape under the glow of the Gotham moon. But the city's secrets are far from over. The next day dawns on Gotham, not with the promise of peace, but with the chilling echo of yesterday's violence. At the Daily Globe, the headlines scream the latest tragedy, fueling the city's fear and frustration.
Those are our headlines for the day, boss. I guess the Crimson's in a jam, that is, if the cops can catch him.
Crimson is seen leaving the murder pool.
Okay, Mac, suppose you go down to headquarters and see if there's any more news on this case.
Okay, boss.
Now to get in touch with Wing. Wing, I want you to go down to Chinatown and visit your relatives. See if you can find out if any smuggling ring is now operating down there. Then meet me with the car tonight.
As night falls once more, a shadow descends upon Chinatown, obscuring the secrets hidden within its labyrinthine alleys.
You found out plenty, Wing. We'll head straight for the place where your uncle said the smugglers hang out.
Here is the place, Uncle, described to me, Mr. Travis.
We'll take a look up this alley first, Wing.
Rain, cold and unrelenting, lashes against the darkened alleyways of Gotham. But even in the downpour, a flicker of light spills from a high window, a beacon in the gloom.
Ah, what a laugh. The cops are blaming that Crimson guy for our job. It is well, now the stupid police will not suspect us. Oh, that's the gang that we're after. All right, now we've got to make some kind of plan to capture them, Wing, and... Look out. Master, we all same catch him, spy out slide. Good flighter, but we catch, bring him inside. We know how to deal with spies very well, aha, it is the Crimson.
Excellent.
Trapped, cornered, the hunter has become the hunted, and the Crimson Hood is about to discover a far more dangerous game. Deep within the grimy underbelly of Gotham, desperation ignites as a shadowy figure faces a grim fate.
I don't know how you mugs got wise to us, but you'll never live to tell it.
Wisely spoken. We must do away with these two immediately.
But as doom looms, a desperate gamble unfolds in the clutches of danger.
So, one quick stroke of the blade and...
Not so fast.
Amidst the chaos, a new plan is hatched, a desperate bid for freedom and justice.
Now, Wing, while these mugs are sleeping off the effects of the gas gun, you tie him up then. We'll notify the police where they can pick him up and we'll skip out of here.
And as the night yields to dawn, the whispers of the city begin to tell a tale of daring rescue.
And next day, the papers carry a stirring account of the adventure.
By gosh, the Crimson got out of that jam. He must have a charmed life, boss.
Well, Mac, nobody knows if he has a charmed life or not, but it certainly must be an interesting life for the Crimson.
The end, but in the heart of Gotham, the legend of the Crimson lives on, forever intertwined with the shadows. Rain lashes down, a relentless drummer on the steel tracks as a monstrous locomotive. A beast of smoke and fire roars out of the Inkai blackness, hurtling towards Chicago. But ahead, a stark crimson warning, a red signal in order to halt in the face of an unseen peril.
That's funny, that signal should be green. Better stop.
The colossal train groans, its mighty brakes resisting, inching to a standstill as the engineer, his face etched with unease, steps out to investigate.
Can't understand it, the telegrapher should.
A chilling discovery awaits him in the dimly lit telegrapher's booth, a man silenced, his life extinguished, a silent guardian who met his death protecting the railroad.
The telegrapher dead, he must have met his death protecting the railroad. Wires ahead for the police, ask for Speed Saunders. He's good at clearing up this sort of case.
Meanwhile, within the rain-slicked walls of police headquarters, a desperate plea cuts through the static, summoning the keen mind of Speed Saunders.
Call for you, Speed. Telegrapher near Jackson found murdered. Better burn the roadways there.
I'll get out there at once.
Gotham's underbelly writhes, the night air thick with the scent of damp metal and despair as a speeding train, a metallic serpent, grinds to a halt. A crime has already been committed in the shadows of its imminent arrival, a life extinguished mere moments before the slowing of steel and steam.
Hello, Dick.
Low speed, our telegrapher was shot tonight about 2 minutes before the train slowed to a halt.
Death's chilling touch still lingers. The body, a testament to a crime far too recent, still holds the warmth of life departed.
Only been dead a little while, eh? A matter of minutes. Body is still warm.
I found a switch thrown over that would have destroyed the train, had the red signal not been on.
Sounds like a gang with a grudge toward the railroad.
Footprints, I'll follow M. Perhaps they're the murderer's prints.
The locomotive sighs, a beast of burden resuming its relentless crawl through the darkness, leaving Speed to chase the phantom of justice.
The Limited starts on its way again. Good luck, Speed.
I'll be needing it with this case to crack.
But as Speed ventures into the encroaching wilderness of brush, a predator lies in wait, cloaked by the very shadows he seeks to pierce.
A copper, boy, I'll cook his goose right now.
A sickening thud echoes the brutal finality of the assault, as his pursuer's hidden treachery delivers a brutal, unexpected blow. The stench of the swamp clings to the air as a desperate act of disposal unfolds.
Guess that'll hold you, copper, now to get rid of him.
Thrust into the murky depths, a lone officer is dragged into the suffocating embrace of the swamp.
I'll bury him in the ooze, and nobody'll ever know.
Hey Weasel, what you doing with that guy?
He's a copper. I found him looking at our tracks near the signal tower. Bring him to the cabin. He may talk you dope. We'll pump him about what they know. You guys gotta use your heads in this sort of work. Pump the copper, then burn the cabin with him in it.
Geez, I never would have thought of that.
Bound and revived, the captured officer finds himself at the mercy of a brutal interrogation.
Come on, wake up, quit Stalin.
So,
Now you've come to too, what do you know?
not a thing, you low-down rat.
A relentless onslaught of pain is inflicted, as the gang leader demands answers he will not receive.
Talk back to me, will ya? Take that and that.
Justice hangs by a thread, and the darkness in Gotham waits for a champion to emerge. The acrid stench of smoke chokes the air, a desperate inferno raging within.
I must break that window to get away. The flames have me beaten otherwise. I'll get those dirty rats that beat me and left me to die in that fire.
But the chase has already begun, a relentless pursuit picking up the scent of treachery. The trail leads to the railroad, a desperate gambit for escape or a deadly trap set in motion.
There they are, and they're going to break the rail so as to throw the train off the track. Look, that copper has escaped. Why are guns over there? Get him.
Disarmed and exposed, their plans unravel as a furious figure emerges from the chaos.
This is for you who would have drowned me. Any day I couldn't beat a couple of cheap rats like you. No, you don't, you yellow dog. Get those guns.
Justice, unleashed and unforgiving, closes in on the cornered vermin. Gotham's Grand Fair, a dazzling spectacle of light and wonder, now cloaked in a sinister shadow. The House of Jewels, with its million-dollar treasures, is a target, and Foreman Tom Anson feels the weight of responsibility.
Anson, the detective Ellerton is here. Says there's a thief on the grounds.
Ellerton a crook, he'd have the run of the building. I'm going upstairs to look around.
As Anson investigates, a seemingly innocuous encounter with Ellerton takes a sudden, shocking turn.
Mr. Ellerton, the Akovsky emeralds, they've been stolen.
The doors must be locked. Search everyone.
A crime has been committed, and the race against time to catch a cunning thief has just begun. But as an innocent spectator, Anson can't shake the gnawing doubt. Is the detective truly on the side of justice? In the heart of a discreet establishment, a meticulous search is underway, revealing the subtle tells of identity. The air crackles with suspicion as Anson, a workingman's man, observes the scene with a keen, unblinking eye. Have you gentlemen ever studied psychology? But of course not. However, as we all lighted our pipe and cigarettes, the manner in which we lighted them told me something about each. Anson's mind races, a dawning realization painting his face with unease as Ellerton offers his shrewd deduction. Stockton, you stole those jewels. Suddenly, the game has changed, and a desperate accusation hangs heavy in the air. With a swift, decisive action, the truth is violently unraveled, revealing the glittering hoard hidden within. And so, a watchful worker, by the power of keen observation, is transformed into a detective, ready for the next thrilling chapter. The end for now. Rain lashes against the grimy windows of a Gotham apartment, a symphony of despair.
Nothing at all, a mere scratch.
My dear Soames, I am desolate. I myself shall bind it for you.
A chilling sincerity drips from each word, masking a sinister intent as Destro applies what he claims is healing iodine.
Iodine, good stuff. This will guard against infection. Thanks, Desta. I'll send for the statue in the morning.
I am so sorry about the accident.
My throat, stomach are burning. I'm sweating sick. Get a doctor.
Later that night, the city's shadows deepen as fate tightens its grip. The next day, District Attorney Steve Malone receives grim news. A doctor's chilling pronouncement about phosphorus poisoning paints a grim picture.
Soames died of phosphorus poisoning, taken in his bloodstream. No idea of how it happened. Who's that at the door?
But before answers can be found, a spectral figure emerges from the darkness, driven by an unseen but absolute command.
This must not be seen by the doctor. The master said to bring it to him.
Rain lashes down, a relentless drumbeat against the grimy bricks of Gotham as a chilling message arrives.
Where do ya want this, buddy? Guy by the name of Desta sent it over.
Desta, I must see him at once.
A name etched in forbidden knowledge, a whispered rumor of ancient gods and scientific deceit.
I've read of Desta. He's an ardent Incan worshipper, and Soames has written a lot of stuff purporting to debunk the Incas. So there may be a revenge motive there, but how could he have poisoned him? Soames bought the statue and you sent it to him. There's a cut on his hand. Did he get that here?
I slipped and a knife gave him a flesh wound. Nothing serious.
Mind if I take this along? Can't afford to overlook any clues.
Please do. I want to be cleared of any suspicion.
He cut his hand, then Desta might bandage it and introduce phosphorus into the bloodstream.
The investigation leads to a dark, forgotten place, a cellar where secrets refuse to stay buried.
Hey, night rooms.
See renting agent.
When does this incinerator burn up things thrown down the shaft?
Pretty soon now. I burn stuff.
Beneath the oppressive, grimy ceiling of an abandoned incinerator, the air hangs thick with the scent of decay and forgotten industry. A glint of luminescence catches the eye, a clue, pulsing with a faint, unnatural light.
Aha sees a glowing bandage. This is it, all right. The phosphorus made the bandage glow in the dark. Somebody trying to kill me. By golly, this plenty funny business.
A desperate chase ensues through the cavernous, echoing halls as a shadowy figure flees into the oppressive Gotham night.
I could have sworn I saw that servant of Destaz run around here. Maybe that car. This ought to bring a policeman in view. Follow the car that went straight up this street. I've jotted their license number.
Driven by a gnawing suspicion and the lingering scent of unnatural phosphorus, he vows to confront the enigmatic Desta and uncover the truth behind the glowing bandage. Rain hammers against the grimy windows of a Gotham tenement, mirroring the brutal struggle unfolding within.
You,
Again,
me, and me. Kill.
I'll show you who's going to get killed.
The fight descends into a chaotic maelstrom, bodies crashing onto the grimy floor.
You try kill master. Me kill you.
Give up, I can break your neck with this grip, you know.
Never. No, 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 please, my breath a minute. Oh, that was an awful grip. The man that killed Soames.
Who killed Soames?
Yes, go on, IT was. Oh.
Just as the truth hangs in the air, a sudden, silent threat emerges.
A dart. Clever of you to send that cop after my car, but I leaped from IT and came here suspecting you would attempt something.
As the shadows coalesce, a new hunter steps into the fray, the game about to be irrevocably changed. The air crackles with a chilling confession, a declaration of ancient vengeance, and a chilling threat echoing through the grim alleyways of Gotham.
Of course I did it, with a grain of phosphorus mixed into the iodine I put on his hand. He has said bad things about my people. I am an Inca. I am glad to kill all who stand in my people's return path to former greatness. I am going to kill you.
Guess this'll keep you quiet until I get these handcuffs on you. Come on to the jug for you.
Later, within the opulent halls of the Soames mansion, a quiet victory settles as the pieces of the grim puzzle finally click into place.
I arrested Desta for Soames' murder. He had mixed poisons with the iodine and poured it on the cut when he sliced Soames' hand. But how could he be sure Soames wouldn't die in his apartment?
Phosphorus takes from 1 to 5 hours to operate. Desta gauged his poison and his man just right. Luck was with him. Until you used your head and figured that phosphorus made things shine in the dark.
Great work, Doc. Thanks, Doc, but you diagnosed it as phosphorus poisoning. You know, so take a bow yourself.
Justice prevails, but the darkness of vengeance and the shadows of ancient grudges linger, promising that the night in Gotham is never truly at peace. Gotham's underbelly pulsates with a sinister energy, a city cloaked in shadow and secrets.
Ah, my precious experiments were not ruined in the disruption. IHH, come in my den, I have something to show you.
Meanwhile, justice, albeit delayed, is being served as Cliff's actions lead to the apprehension of lesser criminals. But with the rogues silenced, a darker game unfolds, leaving Cliff alone with the architect of chaos.
You see, this invisible man is trying to secure the XRAL sub-plans for a warring nation. These papers are the result of my research on gas, and my experiments, study them, will render this invisible chap visible.
The path ahead is fraught with peril, the weight of the stolen secrets pressing down on Cliff as he considers his next move.
These may be right, but I'm going to try these experiments my own way. Let the victim reach his destination.
As night descends once more, Cliff finds himself in a clandestine laboratory, on the cusp of a dangerous breakthrough.
That does it, it works. Now bring on that invisible man. Back to the laundry, China boy, and tell your invisible man I won't stop till he's caught.
Unbeknownst to Cliff, his every step is being tracked, the hunter becoming the hunted.
Locked, I'll try the back door.
Through a darkened pane, a chilling tableau unfolds, revealing the true stakes of this dangerous pursuit.
Listen well to your invisible master, you dogs.
With the perfected gas in hand, Cliff races back to Dr. Ellis, unaware of the trap that awaits.
What's this?
Gotham's depths hold more than just secrets. They hold a desperate struggle for survival.
Don't you wish I hadn't? Here, take your medicine, baby.
A noxious cloud envelops the confined space as the fight for control intensifies.
When these fumes clear, we'll know who.
The fog dissipates, revealing not an enemy, but a desperate ally trapped in the villain's scheme.
Listen, you.
I have the gun, so you listen. Trying to ruin my plans, I'll finish this now.
As the submarine plummets into the crushing abyss, the battle takes a terrifying turn towards the seabed.
Look out, we're gonna hit the bottoms.
In a desperate lunge, Dr. Ellis fights back, his actions sending the vessel on a collision course with the ocean floor.
Put that gun away, Fuzzface. We're both in a spot. On the floor of the ocean and not much chance of being saved.
Stunned by the impact, Cliff regains consciousness only to find the tables turned, with Ellis now in command.
WH what?
But the chaos is far from over as a new, deadly threat emerges from the shadows of the deep.
Doc, a torpedo's rolling loose. If it hits the wall, we'll be blown up.
In a moment of sheer heroism, one man risks everything to shield them from obliteration. Gotham's neon glow bleeds into the churning, rain-slicked streets, a symphony of shadows and secrets. But tonight, the thunder doesn't come from the sky, but from a desperate act of sacrifice.
Cliff stops the torpedo with his body, now to release Nsas Bowie.
Meanwhile, the city's underbelly stirs, whispers of illicit gains echoing through the night. A headline screams its audacious truth, sub-stolen. Beneath the waves, a desperate gamble unfolds, the fate of a nation's pride hanging by a thread.
Welcome, you Uncle Sam. Fuzzface, I'm turning you over to the police, hey. They won't get me. I'll blow that ship to pieces with this torpedo.
On the surface, panic erupts as a stealthy aggressor reveals its true, sinister purpose.
The sub is firing at US from the port side, sir. Prepare to gun them if they resist arrest.
But in the chaos, a crucial confession shifts the tide of battle, a plea for reason amidst the fury.
I didn't shoot the torpedo, that was the other fellow. Take me to the captain.
As alliances fracture and true villains reveal themselves, a brilliant mind seizes control in a final, desperate gambit.
I'm taking charge.
With one scent soaring to safety, the other's fate is sealed, a chilling testament to betrayal and survival. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, cloaking secrets in the oppressive night. Below the churning waves, a desperate situation unfolds as a diving bell struggles against the ocean's brutal embrace.
Toss that rat in the hold.
Trapped in the crushing depths, the air grows thin, a chilling prelude to a grim fate.
Have rifles ready, this may be a trick. Hey look, the bell is opened.
Cliff's Crosby, what?
Brought back to the surface, gasping for life, a new menace emerges from the shadows.
It's okay, Cliff. Ellis confessed everything behind you.
Justice delivered and darkness contained, the hero's work is done, yet the city's shadows always await the dawn. Gotham's underbelly, where desperation breeds deceit, a glint of stolen pearls, a hushed accusation in the swift hand of justice, or is it? In the opulent quiet of a jewelry store, amidst the finest treasures, a crime unfolds.
Look, Slam. Stop her. I saw her steal a pearl necklace.
I did not.
Hold her. Let go of that gal.
Hey, what's the idea?
But wait, an observer with keen eyes, a defender of the wronged, sees the truth behind the deception.
I saw you frame that girl. You're lying. Liar am I. A tabway slam sock im.
Justice, swift and brutal, descends, but in this city of shadows, is it ever truly that simple? The opulent glow of a jewelry store is shattered by accusations, a desperate denial echoing in the opulent silence.
The pearls.
She is a thief. I'm Lucille Danvers, daughter of the late senator. I wouldn't stoop to such a thing. Telephone my guardian, he'll agree.
Go ahead, telephone him.
I never trusted you, and now I see I had reason. Now that Daddy's dead, I've nothing to lie for nothing.
Emerging from the compromised sanctuary, a new threat shadows the young woman, a predatory intent palpable in the air.
He's trailing her. I don't like the looks of IT.
Neither do I, let's follow him.
I thought you'd pull something like this. This ouch to teach you to leave a defenseless girl alone.
Just as brutal violence threatens to engulf her, a swift, unseen force intervenes, a final, desperate plea cutting through the chaos.
Stop.
The murky depths hide their secrets, but a desperate cry echoes from below.
Hey, wait for me. No sight of her, I'll just have to keep diving. There she is, pinned under that timber.
In a surge of adrenaline, Slam dives, his own life hanging in the balance as he battles the crushing water.
My lungs bursting. Phew, I couldn't have stood it another second. Give me her hand. Thanks, and back you go there, join your pal. You should have let me die. Help her up, why you?
Emerging from the darkness, a hero's resolve hardens, ready to face further peril. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, the city's despair a tangible force in the suffocating night.
Bah, if there's any trouble to be found, leave it to you. Step on it, Shorty, we've got to help that girl. Go on, get in. I won't. How's it, Shorty? Not bad. How's this? Into the car, we're your friends. Let's get away before they revive.
As they speed toward Slam's apartment, the captive maiden begins to reveal the true source of her predicament.
Tell us something about yourself, Miss Danvers. When my father died, he left an estate of $2 million and appointed Clayton my guardian until I'm 21. That's 3 weeks from now. And later, Clayton has continually been urging me to make him my perpetual guardian. I suspect he's been dissipating my inheritance.
Just a number one rat, A. Someone at the door, quick, hide in the rear room with Shorty. Bradley, I have an important message for you. Always glad to hear a message of importance. Step right in.
But as the door opens, an unforeseen danger, cloaked in the city's perpetual twilight, is about to be unleashed. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, a chilling testament to the city's perpetual unease. Within the grimy confines of a forgotten warehouse, a desperate exchange unfolds, bathed in the sickly glow of a single sputtering bulb.
We're willing to give you $10,000 if you lay off and turn that girl over to us.
10,000, eh? That's a lot of dough.
Here's the check from Clayton made out in your name. What do ya say?
May say it makes a nice flame, doesn't it? Promise not to interfere, or so help me, I'll blow your brains out.
Pleasant prospect.
Is that the way to reward my hospitality? Out with you, I'll fix him.
As the villain retreats into the rear room, a chilling silence descends, quickly shattered by the absence of life he desperately sought. But the true danger, the lurking predator, remains unseen, a whisper in the wind waiting for its moment. Rain lashes against the grimy windows of Gotham, each drop a whisper of the city's decay. Within the confines of a dark, forgotten closet, a desperate struggle unfolds, the air thick with fear.
Shorty, it ain't my twin brother. What happened? When you took the check, Lucille got panicky, locked me in the closet, and beat it, saying she was going to see Clayton and give up her estate for a small cash settlement. The fool, we've got to save her from herself. And from Clayton.
As they reach Clayton's home, a roaring engine shatters the night, a vehicle hurtling towards them with deadly intent.
More speed, Shorty. It's Lucille, a prisoner. Take over the wheel, Shorty.
Okay.
In a breathtaking, impossible feat, Slam launches himself into the chaotic chase, a shadow defying gravity.
Good luck, Slam. I'll need it. I'm pressing TH all bus to TH limit, Slam.
The city's underworld churns as a desperate rescue hangs precariously in the balance, the night holding its breath. Rain lashes the city as a desperate chase unfolds on the slick, rain-slicked rooftops, a testament to Gotham's perpetual storm.
Pull over. Hey, we'll be killed. Say, this is actually fun.
At IT again, a slam. Mustn't pull a knife, tain't nice. Ho ho, look at him run.
What do you want of me now?
Will you please try and get IT through your pretty little head that we're only trying to help you? We're going back to your guardian and have a few words with that gent.
But as they speed onward, a desperate plea escapes her lips, a fragile hope amidst the chaos.
Let go.
Behave yourself, don't jump out, Miss Danvers. We're on your side, honest.
Perhaps you are. I'm sorry if I don't seem to appreciate IT, but I'm confused.
I understand. Tell me, what happened when you saw your guardian?
He laughed at my offer to release all rights for a small amount, then had his men take me away with orders to kill me.
I'm going to enjoy meeting that rat with a clenched fist.
A storm of revenge brews in the villain's heart, promising a reckoning with a treacherous figure, but the dark night in Gotham still holds its breath.